Give these classes to our community. For example, this cooking class, most of our students are non-Seventh-day Adventists. Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Elizabeth. This is Iglesia de Passaic 1 in Passaic, New Jersey. We give these classes to our community. For example, this cooking class, most of our students are non-Seventh-day Adventists. How do I substitute animal protein? We know animal protein is meat, milk, yogurt, cheese, and butter. I will give you some examples how to substitute those proteins. We have the famous Veggie burgers, of course. These are not from the supermarket. We make this in our cooking class. This is made of garbanzos, lentils, soybeans, and some spices. And we also have the vegetarian meatballs made out of eggplant, vegetarian cheese, and flaxseed. We recommend coconut oil to cook. Coconut oil has a lot of vitamin D, vitamin E, and also omega-3 acids. The omega-3 acids are very important because it supports the functions of our brain. How do I substitute rice and bread? Rice and bread are very easy to substitute. For example, I'll give you one example. Farro is a cereal, it's a grain. It's a grain, it's gluten-free, and it's also can be a good substitute for rice. White rice could increase the level of sugar in your blood and can predispose you to obesity. Quinoa, I repeat again, is the most complete food in nature. It has more nutrients than any kind of meat, more protein, more amino acids, more vitamins. It has all the vitamins in nature. All the amino acids are contained in quinoa. I repeat again because it's very important to incorporate this grain into our daily diet. It is the most complete food in the planet. We all like desserts. And in this class, desserts are a big thing. For example, this that looks like chocolate cake only looks like chocolate cake. Brothers and sisters, this is not chocolate cake. We made this cake with carob. Do you know what carob is? Carob is a substitute for chocolate. It looks like chocolate, smells like chocolate, but it's not chocolate. As we know, chocolate is very toxic for our health. It has the same effect in our blood system as the caffeine. It increases our heart rate, and it also depleted magnesium and calcium from our bones. These cookies here are made of coconut flour, flaxseed, and some carob. Carob again, because we do not use chocolate in this class. This is the famous carob I've been talking about. Carob is made out of a plant, so it's something 100% natural. You know, we are approaching Thanksgiving. Is the classical and the famous pumpkin pie. As we see, each and every dessert we see in this table is 100% vegan. We do not use milk, eggs, butter, or any that comes out of animals. All the juices we promote in this class are 100% natural. These juices are not from the supermarket. We use fruits, natural fruits. We use blenders, and sometimes we do the extract with the juice extractors. I will refer to you Genesis 1:29. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." Genesis 1:29. Here we are cooking kale and couscous. It's like a hot salad, very nutritious. As we know, kale, it's rich in calcium and fiber and protein. And to make this dish even more nutritious, we will add the beans and the garbanzos or chickpeas. We also will use in this dish almonds, cranberry, and a lot of onions. Onions are good for our respiratory system. What we see here is vegetable stock. On the stove, we can see the barley. We are cooking it Barley takes a little longer to cook than rice, about 45 minutes, but it's more nutritious than rice. It has more fiber, more protein, and in general. Now I'm going to give a quick demonstration on how to do a cream cheese out of tofu. This is very important. Tofu is a substitute for meat. Those of us that want to be 100% vegetarian and we don't want to consume meat, so tofu is a good option. We need 9 ounces of tofu and a little bit of onion. We want our tofu as dry as possible in order to make a good cream cheese. So we put the tofu inside the blender. We need a little bit of garlic and the juice of 2 yellow lemons. Sea salt to taste. I would say it's approximately 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And now we blend all together. Our cream cheese is ready. We can use this cream cheese instead of salad dressing, instead of mayo, and we can use it as a bread spread, and we can use it also to make sandwiches. To make our cream cheese a little bit more tasty, we can add up some scallions. Our next demonstration is milk, but not real milk. Milk made out of sesame seeds. We need a cup of sesame seed. We previously soaked them in water overnight. 1 cup of sesame seed. We put it in the blender. We will add up 3 cups of water, distilled water preferably. We need a tablespoon either of agave or raw honey. I prefer raw honey, but you can use agave. 1 tablespoon of raw honey. One dash of sea salt. We blend for 90 seconds. Before it's ready, we have to drain it. We must drain it. This milk is good for smoothies, for cereal, and to drink just as it is. And we can also make ice cream with it. Voila! Our sesame seed milk is ready to drink. It's very sweet and nutritious. A cup of this milk, 8 ounces of this sesame seed milk contains 1,200 milligrams of calcium, a lot more calcium than regular cow milk. Now I have a short presentation of the result of our cooking class. First dish, that's a vegan pizza. No animal products in our pizza, and it has a thin crust. The thin crust is made of flaxseed and whole wheat and corn. Here we have some vegetarian tacos, soft shell, 100% vegan with texture soy protein. Now on this bowl, we have a delicious dish made of couscous, vegetarian cheese, cranberries, and kale. And right here, we have our veggie burgers. Veggie burgers made of flaxseed, garbanzos, and also lentils. Our meatballs, vegetarian of course, made of eggplant, flaxseed, and breadcrumbs. And right here, this is barley with exotic spices like curry and turmeric, with some cranberries and nuts. And right here, we have our milk substitute. This is sesame seed milk, very rich in calcium. And this is our cheese substitute made of tofu. with scallions. And this part of the table, our favorite part, are desserts, 100% vegan. Pumpkin pie, typical of this season, chocolate cookies, and chocolate cake. But this is not chocolate cake, it's carob. And our natural juices, we do not use any juices from the supermarket. It's all natural, 100% fruits. A high content of fiber, vitamins, minerals that we need for our immune system. We recommend to ingest 5 pieces of fruit a day. So Nurka, I would like to ask you a question. How do you feel working for the community every Sunday? We know it's time consuming and you have a husband, you have a family, things to take care of.
En verdad me siento muy feliz.
Honestly, I feel very happy to be able to give the community some tools to improve themselves.
Yo amo a mi esposo y los dos estamos trabajando en este proyecto.
She has a very supportive husband that comes with her every Sunday. He helps us teach the Bible class, so he's our Bible teacher. And she also loves her extended family, as she mentioned it. Her extended family is the church, our brothers and sisters.